Warning this morning from Iran saying that the United States, that it could take out bases of the United States within minutes after being attacked. A frightening piece of news coming out of Iran this morning. That's how we start a brand new hour here in America's Newsroom. Glad to have you with us. I'm Martha McCallum.
And I'm Rick Fulbaum in today for Bill Hemmer. And these threats coming as we continue to watch Iran's military carry out large-scale war games. They're test-firing missiles that it says are capable of hitting American bases and targets in Israel. Iran also threatening to block certain oil tankers from entering into the Strait of Hormuz. That's a vital waterway that's used to ship about 1/5 of the world's oil supply.
All this ratchets up the tension, of course. The U.S. is already deploying more forces to the region right now to prepare for a potential military conflict. Leland Vitter's live in Jerusalem. So, Leland, what can you tell us about today's tests and what's new here?
Good morning, Martha. What's interesting about this is the Iranians are beginning not only to threaten Israel, but also now the United States and the world economically. And that's what this latest video coming out of Iran from State TV is designed to do. It shows the Iranians firing anti-ship missiles and then hitting targets in the Gulf, which then sink. Very clearly, the threat is those could be oil tankers, which we will sink, sending the price of oil sky high. Also, those could be U.S. warships that those anti-ship missiles are targeted at. Right now, the United States has at least one aircraft carrier battle group and then also minesweepers inside the Persian Gulf to try and clear out any Iranian mines that might be placed in the Straits of Hormuz, where 1/5 of the world's oil goes through. There is precedent for this. The United States has provided armed military escort to oil tankers in the past when they were threatened, but obviously that would take things to a whole new level here. What's still unclear, though, is what Iran is actually trying to get out of this. Are they simply trying to raise the price to end their nuclear program, or are these men actually as real threats, meaning they are determined or they made a decision to continue and enrich uranium, continue their nuclear program, and are just trying to delay the world by showing them what the retaliation will look like? Martha?
Well, they're certainly trying to push things to a different level. So with all these threats, though, Leland, what do we know about Iran's actual ability to retaliate?
According to the Iranian Revolutionary Guard senior general, they can attack U.S. bases within minutes and are willing to do it. In fact, he called U.S. troops in the region a good target. This is the map that shows Iran's ability to retaliate using their Shahab-3 missiles. Range about 1,250 miles. That puts it into range any target in the Middle East, including, of course, any city in Israel, but also 100,000 U.S. troops based in places like Kuwait, Bahrain, and Afghanistan. The other thing that Iran is being very quiet about, but certainly people in the United States and Israel and other Western intelligence services are worried about, is the Iranians' ability to use sleeper cells from the Revolutionary Guards to send them out to conduct attacks far beyond their ability to retaliate in terms of missile range, attacks in places like Europe or even the United States. Martha?
Important to pay attention to. Leland, thank you so much. Leland Vitter reporting from Jerusalem.
Well, we wanted to look into exactly how many U.S. forces are in the Middle East near Iran, and here's what we found. There are more than 120,000 U.S. troops and civilians within range of Iran's missiles. The U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet is responsible for all naval operations in the Persian Gulf region.